Ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday. Welcome to Finish the Story. I am your host, Keegan Ray. I'm joined here by my co-host, producer, and best friend, Mr. Trent Ludzak, on a crisp, rainy autumn day.
Yeah. I'm liking the weather downturn a little bit.
I do, dude, it's the first morning I woke up and it was chilly in the house. I was like, oh, here we go.
That wakes you up quick.
Mm-hmm. Makes that shower so much sweeter when you're in there and you're like, I don't even want to get out.
But then when you turn it off, it's a lot worse.
Yeah, the blues hit, bro. For sure. I don't even run the fan in the winter. I try to just steam it up like a sauna.
My light doesn't turn on without turning the fan on.
Oh, that sucks. Have you ever had a place that doesn't have a fan?
Yeah, that's
rough, dude.
When I lived in a converted office building.
I lived in a place that was like it was like a townhouse that was split, you know. And I had a bathroom that didn't have a fan, but you could open a window, dude. It's just shitting violently with your neighbors, like in the fucking backyard, just trying to enjoy themselves, like on a porch. Like, oh my god!
But then the neighbors also don't have a fan, so sometimes you guys are battling it.
Yeah,
you both got your windows cracked.
So, dude, we've been out looking at houses. We went again on Monday. Just looking at houses is tough because you never know. Because they really fucking catfish you. You know what I mean? Like, they really doll it up in the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
And there's something about old houses when you walk in and you have that mildew smell that hits you. I can't get over that. I'm just immediately like, they're like, oh, we'll get a humidifier. I'm like, this place is dead to me, bro. We went to one that was like on 9 acres. It was awesome. The property was fantastic. The house was not great. It was like a piece of shit. It had this old carpet in it where you're like, oh my God, this shit's from the 80s.
Yeah, like you need new carpet.
That's a biohazard.
Yeah.
I know. Christina went to go put the girls down. I was like, do not put them down on this carpet. And it's like, I've been asking, I'm like, did somebody die in here?
Yeah.
Because they have to tell you, I think. I think they legally have to tell you.
That feels like you have to tell me that if you're a cop too. Doesn't it? Like they feel, those have similar energy.
Let me tell you, they really know how to fucking bend the truth.
Okay.
Like they'll be looking at shit and they're like, this is okay. You're like, dude, the ceiling's falling in. Like, we went into one house that was like Alice in Wonderland. Like, as you went back to the kitchen, the ceiling got. I'm not a tall man, and it was literally like I was having to duck down in the ceiling. I was like, what if we have somebody who's 6 foot over?
I mean, I would do that just because it would be fun. Like, I would build that corner to freak people out.
Dude. And then you go outside and the roof is regular. And you're like, what is that? What's in that gap? That's where the raccoons live.
I want to get a house that has shit like that because I want to make like a whimsical H.H. Holmes house.
Yeah,
right?
You can do that.
Like you,
a single man can do that.
Yeah, like you turn down a hallway and you fall down into a ball pit.
I can only imagine how mad Christina would be
if you had silly traps, just whoopee cushions,
like a whimsical Viet Cong.
Yeah, you've got whoopee cushions mounted to doors. You're like.
The 30th confetti cannon blows up behind your fucking... You're like, God damn it, Keegan.
Oh, yeah.
No, so we found... so the first house, beautiful property. It literally had like 3 different gardens. It had a shed that they were already doing canning in. I was like, damn, this would be awesome, right? And we go to the second house. Awesome, dude. Like brand new wood floors, wood burning stove, a wraparound porch, a screened-in porch. There's already plants out there. He's like, I think the plants come with it. A full basement with working, like already has working tables. It's just like perfect, right? So we're walking around. I'm like, I think this is it. Christina's like, me too. Like, this might be it. The girls are running around on the porch.
Yeah.
Then the real estate agent looks over. He goes, did y'all see that sign coming in? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, the neighbor had a sign up. And I was like, what did it say? It says, Eddie at 318 is a pedophile, and it's spray painted on this giant white sign. And I'm like, what?
Oh, no.
And he's like, well, it could be a neighborly dispute. You know how mountain folk are. That's what he said. Do you know how mountain folk are? Christina's like, that's a crazy accusation. Like, that seems like if that was a false accusation, old Eddie'd be walking down there like, hey, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
2 minutes on Google?
Eddie's
been prosecuted not once, but twice.
You might have to go clean up the neighborhood a little bit. Do some Batman
Imagine,
work.
bro. We would have put an offer in on that house. Like,
thank God for whoever painted Eddie as a pedophile.
Dude, thank God. That guy probably, because it looked like he had kids like a while ago. Because it was like an old trampoline. It had like all the remnants of kids. Maybe he's a grandfather.
But you're like, oh, that's not what that's for.
No, that's like, dude, and it was the house right next to ours where I'm like, bro. You can't be showing up with twin girls next to. I would have to that would be crazy.
That's bait.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, then I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying, for the rest of my life. That sucks. And the house was perfect.
He seduces the whole family like
imagine
that documentary.
Imagine that fucking seller though. She's like, the seller of the house is like, fuck, I lost another one.
Yeah.
She said she had the city go over there because they kept telling us it was like a neighborly dispute. And I'm like, hey, man, Google exists. I just Googled 318 Eddie, and this guy is a twice convicted pedophile.
This is a neighborly dispute where that guy fucked that guy's kids. And
that's what we were like man. Or what I think happened was he moved in and he had to knock on the door. And this guy's kids are out of the house, but he still has like grandkids, and he's like, "All right, fucking pedophile."
I'm down for it.
I mean, thank God that guy did that though,
Yeah.
because I swear, dude, the house was the nicest house we've seen.
I could look into the place and then just make Eddie have a real bad time.
Dude, one of my friends said that they lived at a place, and I guess when they moved in, the guy was like, "Oh, you have kids," and then one of their neighbors in the middle of the night got all his stuff in a U-Haul and left. And they were like, that's kind of weird. And his neighbor was like, oh, no. I went over there with a shotgun and told him I was going to blow his head off because I saw him on the fucking registered list. They were like, what? Like, Rick, I think that's illegal. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Mountain justice, dude.
Mountain justice.
Guy moved in. They're like, hey, a quick Google search. No. It's crazy, dude. I was like that. And then some places you pull up to the place and it's like you have neighbors that are right next to you. You're like, I'm not driving 2 hours out into North Georgia to have
like a tiny yard like I live in Atlanta.
Yeah. Where I can see this dude, like, he
gonna
has 9 dogs. Like, this is going to be a nightmare, dude.
They all live under the deck.
Yeah, there's a lot of like where you look over and the dogs aren't outside, but you see all the remnants of like a chained up. You're like, dude.
Yeah.
So it's tough. It's tough. Plus, I feel guilty for whatever reason. Like when we don't like a place, I feel guilty. I know I have to get over that, but I'm like, I'm trying to be positive.
Nah, dude. These people just want your money.
They do.
That's all it's about.
The way that they framed it as like a neighborly dispute, I was like, oh, you knew that guy was there.
Dude, start setting bear traps on your border.
I was like, man.
It would be funny if as a single dude, now that I'm thinking about it, if I end up next to a pedophile, I'm definitely going to set up all of my outdoor stuff to be as inconvenient for that person as possible. I would love, how cool would it be to be able to be a justified bad neighbor to somebody?
Yeah.
Right?
Just show up, start having concerts.
Bro, doing comedy shows, not in the front or backyard, but in the side yard where it's by that
pointed
house.
Out.
Yeah. Mount speakers to the outside of your house on that side.
It was one of those things I haven't even thought about looking up. And I was like, damn, I guess we need it. Because it also is like, that's what I was telling her too. I was like, bro, we have to go into these houses and try to get like a vibe. Because every movie that you see, like Sinister, Amityville Horror, and you watch the horror movie and you go, why wouldn't they just leave the house? It's like, because they don't have any other choices. They have no more money. Like,
yeah.
They're like, we have to.
The house is the money.
So that would suck.
Yeah.
To get into a house and it'd be creepy
place.
as fuck. And you're just in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
That would be a nightmare.
Dude, a haunted house would really, like, I wouldn't handle haunting well. There's no way.
No fucking way.
Like, some people you hear about, like, where they're just like,
yeah, they just deal with it?
Nuh-uh. I'm going to cry like a little baby every single time.
Especially if you're, like, out in the woods. because nothing is creepier than when it's dark out. You know, and you're the person. You're like, oh fuck, I have to go look at this.
Yeah, the least believable part of the whole Skinwalker Ranch story is that it didn't end 6 months in with a family annihilation.
Dude. And then it's like, speaking of Amityville Horror, the kids are going, their molars are coming in, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They literally just like scream in your face.
Yeah.
Just, like, that's probably I was like, dude, I'm about to put this baby outside. I'm about to just this is crazy.
Yell at a squirrel or something.
You have to like tag out. You have to. It's just, there's something that it does. Like, you can't think. You can't do anything. Like, I swear to God, just fucking anything you want, dude. Miss Rachel, I don't give a fuck. You want an iPad? I'll give it to you. This is crazy.
Yeah. But nothing will stop it because it just hurts.
Yeah, they just hurt. You got to like distract them. It's tough, dude. The no sleeping, when you go back to no sleeping, is hard.
Oh,
Christina hasn't been in the bed in like 3 days.
Oh.
Yeah. Just in there. It's tough, dude.
Circling
back. The fucking teething, everybody really downplays that.
Really?
It's really bad. It really fucking sucks.
How long does it take?
Dude, that's what I thought. I was like, I thought they had all of them, and then the molars come last. And I'm like, oh, this is the worst one. Because it's connected to their sinuses. So they walk around like their ears hurt, and their little eyes are watery. It's fucking tough.
Damn.
Yeah.
So how, but like, is it like a week or two, or is it like?
I think so, hopefully.
Okay, so it's not going to be like 2 months.
Dude, I would be out, man. I might have to go out for a fucking zen.
Get the milk, do the old milk run.
Oh my God, it's tough, dude. I get it. I get why boomers were so selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. They're like, dude, get this fucking thing away from me. Put it in daycare. Let some Jamaican lady beat it up. Get it the fuck out of my house.
And then we'll sue the Jamaican lady as a Satanist on the news publicly.
Oh, yeah. Man, daycare is a scam, too. Mm-hmm. That whole thing is a scam. Like, it's so expensive. You would literally just be working to put them in daycare.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what the fuck?
All of the time that they're gone, you have to be at work.
It's crazy. But yeah, we've been looking at houses. That's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Yup. I'm starting that process.
You know what I did see, though? A trailer was on one of our listings, and I was very against it. Then when we showed up, that was one of the nicer things we've looked at. Well, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, have I been psyoped to think trailers are shitty? Because it was nicer than some of the houses, because the trailers are usually new.
Yeah. They don't hold up great.
Yeah.
Like, by the time the girls are 10, the trailer's going to be in shambles.
Yeah. We'll see. If we did a trailer, I think the idea would be to build something else.
And then they have to be at school as kids who live in a trailer. Yeah. You can't do that.
No.
And not just not trailer park kids, trailer kids.
Yeah.
Like individual trailer, which I'm pretty sure somebody has a joke from back in the day about it, but that's worse.
Yeah, well, it's like, and then what are you going to do? Are you going to buy property and then you have to get the fucking driveway, you have to get the water, you have to do all of that? It's like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's why we started early, because we got a while before our lease is up. So
yeah,
trying not to rush into anything.
Yup.
And then some of them, like, we showed up to one, it was just like a bunch of trees about to fall on this house.
You're like, oh, that's...
Yeah, dude, I was like, bro.
But then, a few grand in cutting trees down.
I don't know. I don't know how much, like, I don't know how expensive it is, because sometimes, like, we're looking at it, it was on this steep hill, like, on a mountain. I was like, yeah, they might show up and be like, that's 10 grand more.
That's going to cost more.
Yeah. Go down to Home Depot, like... You guys want to get on a ladder, swing a chainsaw?
Nah, that's not going to... I don't think those guys are out there anymore.
No. Nope. Not anymore.
Not these days.
Which, dude, when they said Bad Bunny was going to do the halftime show at the Super Bowl, and they're like, ICE is going to be there. You're like, to arrest who? Who can afford those tickets? What are you talking about?
Also, isn't he Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Which is not... Which, if I remember correctly, is very specifically not an immigrant.
Oh, that's the best point anybody's made yet, dude. Nobody's made that point. It's like, yeah, that's us. That's us. You don't need a passport to go there.
I mean, it's not exact, but it's like it's closer than the places that you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't need a passport to go there.
No.
It is hilarious to me that there are people that get furious when they hear Spanish. Just furious.
It's people who, when they hear Spanish, they know it's almost always talking shit about them because they have.
I think that's a projection of their guilty racist conscience. You know what I mean? It's got to be.
Probably.
It's got to be, dude. Being like this. I mean, it happens when you go to the nail salon. I don't know if you've ever gotten a pedicure.
Nope.
As soon as they start talking, I'm like, they've got to be talking about my feet. They're so grossed out. Every time I've ever gotten a pedicure, the entire time, I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I've never done it.
I feel like I've gone with people, and I feel like it's a bunch of Asian ladies behind the wall, like drawing straws. Like, who's about to get touch this dude's feet?
Probably, yeah. They've probably got one lady who's designated for that.
Yeah. Or they, like, go open a cage. You're like, get out there and fucking do his feet.
The new lady.
Yeah, the intern.
Only 10 more and you get your passport back.
Can I please have my... Nope. Go do his feet. You're like, hey, do you have to hang that passport over us with a fishing line while I get my toes done?
Yeah. We do. It's the only way she'll get it done.
Are you familiar with the carrot and stick?
Yeah. That's the carrot.
So, we had a catastrophe at the house the other day.
Uh-oh.
It was big enough for me to text you.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I like that I texted you, we had a shit catastrophe,
Yeah.
and the first thing that you text back is, please, no pictures.
Yeah. That was my number one fear when you texted me.
Let me tell you, the level of panic was too high to even stop to take a picture. So
good.
Christina goes to get a bath, right? She's got both the girls, puts them in the bathtub. So one of the things that she's been doing, trying to potty train, is if she sees somebody taking a shit like they're straining, she'll pick them up, put them on the toilet, let them poop in the toilet, right? So Ava's in the bathtub. She kind of starts squatting. She's like, hey, like, nope. Picks her up, puts her on her bluey seat. She's like, poop on the toilet. So she ends up pooping. And Christina, you have to congratulate him, right? So she's like, yay, like, Ava, you pooped. Like, yay. And then she hears Emma clapping. And she looks over, and Emma's in the bathtub. And she is shit, the biggest shit, dude. She was like watching Ava and then saw Ava get congratulated. Like, oh, that's what we're doing, dude? Just dropped a full log in the bathtub. I'm outside and I just hear Christina go, oh, no.
Dude.
And then you can't panic because it's a good thing. She shit. She just didn't shit.
They mind melded and they were just looking at each other like
let's do it. I've like, hey, that's what we're doing, dude. Yeah. And I went in there thinking it was just gonna be like a little squirtle, and it was a full fucking dump.
Like if you took a dump, you would like you're like that's what that
looks
like.
Dude. It looked, and there's all the toys. It was horrific. Dude, I walked in there and was like, oh my God.
So you got to get like a full suit and do a cleanup.
Biohazard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything had to go, dude.
You're in there with a Walter White costume from 2 Halloweens ago.
No doubt, dude. We're in the Chernobyl suits.
Yeah.
It was.
By the way, I did think of a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
What if I just get like round glasses? And then when people ask, I say I'm Gandhi.
And we'll get a blow-up doll that you can tie to you and be like, I'm not touching her.
Yeah.
I'm just laying next to her.
Yeah. No, I was like, it would be funny to get one accessory that is associated with one person.
Yeah.
And then just be like, somebody that I look nothing like, change nothing else about my appearance, wear a Coors Light sweatshirt or a Coors Banquet sweatshirt. I'm Gandhi.
And then act surprised when people can't see it.
You don't recognize it?
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing Jurassic Park.
I'm incredibly hungry is what I mean to say. Jurassic Park is a good one.
Yeah. Going as John Hammond, I got the cane and everything with the amethyst, the little mosquito. Christina got the blonde wig. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure it's amber.
You know what I mean. I got amethyst.
I thought you
on
were a
the brain.
fucking crystal guy, man. You should lose your card for that one.
And then the girls got their little fucking dinosaur outfits. Pretty awesome. They loved it.
They're feeling the
Yeah,
costumes.
immediately roaring, running around. It was fun. Halloween's gonna be fun.
So they're about old enough to see Jurassic Park the movie.
I don't think so, dude. She cried when the dinosaur roared in Toy Story.
Really?
Dude, when we were... All right, so we go into Spirit of Halloween, right? As we're walking in, I'm like, let's not go towards the big scary skeletons that are going to pop out. I was like, I don't want to scare them, you know? So we're literally walking on the edge, like trying not to. And then right behind us, this family of like 4 with 3 kids about the same age, they just ran up with their baby up first, and that thing turned on, and dude, this kid was screaming bloody murder, and the entire family was rolling on the floor laughing.
That's horrible.
It was crazy, dude. I was like watching because I was doing every precaution to not set this thing off, and then this lady just busted the door open with her baby out. Dude, the look of terror on that kid's face was for real.
Yeah.
Like that kid was having a core memory of just...
Yeah. That's tough. That's how you make just a scared person.
Dude, it's insane. I was like, not everybody should have kids. Like, that's so crazy.
No. Yeah. It's scaring kids. It's weird how innocent of a thing it's considered for like, you catch kids real young. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Dude, my uncle, I'm 37, dude. I don't know how old I was, but my Uncle Bill used to do a thing where he would have like a pocket on his shirt, and he would be like, what's in there? And he'd start talking to his shirt pocket. And when you were like 5 or 6, you'd be like, what's in there? And he'd be like, nah, you don't want to see what's in there. And dude, he would do this whole thing. And then when you would open it up, he'd go, ah! And he would grab your ribs. Dude, I remember fucking terrified me.
Yeah. There was one my mom got me with for so long that I don't walk in front of cars for the most part. Because she was one of those...
a horn person?
Always.
Dude.
Almost every time.
That's crazy that your mom was doing that.
Loved it. Her favorite bit. And now I do it to her sometimes.
Have to.
But not every time.
That's the way the world works.
Because that's the thing. She did it every time. So that's like, you get used to... You start to like anticipate it. I do it to her like every other year.
The best thing that I've seen in my family was my Aunt Linda was driving out to LaGrange, to our aunt's house in LaGrange, middle of nowhere, dude.
Yeah.
This is LaGrange a while ago, so there was nothing out there. And my cousins that lived there were in the back seat, and she was like, oh, my God, she saw like 10 deer. She's not used to seeing deer. She's like, there's deer everywhere. And he's like, yeah, you got to keep honking the horn. She goes, what do you mean? He goes, well, that's how you scare them off. So, dude, they had her driving down the road doing 15 miles an hour. Just, he pulled up in the driveway, and my aunt was like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's so funny. I'm surprised you didn't get pulled over.
Dude, she got so mad when everybody started laughing. Like, she did not take that joke well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he would tell her every Thanksgiving. She's like, fuck you, Ryan.
Yeah. She drove by the only store in town, and everybody was just looking
Dude,
at her.
people were flashing their headlights at her. Like, what the fuck is this? She had her emergency flashers on, honking her horn. Just,
oh, my. Yeah.
Yeah, got her. Just completely got her.
That's a fun bit.
It's if you can get it going, like if you can convince somebody of that, that's really funny.
Yeah, if you can convince somebody of anything that is like obviously not true.
Oh man, if I could get my girls with blinker fluid,
blinker fluid's a good one.
That would be awesome.
There's
tons of them.
Those were the biggest in the Army, though.
Oh really?
Oh yeah,
dude, that was big in the restaurant industry. They would get you with shit.
Hey, Chief needs an exhaust sample from that truck.
What's so good about that is every person, no matter who you are, there is a part of you that goes, this can't be right. And then everybody's like, nah, I did it. You're like, all right.
Yeah. They only got me with one of them, and they got me really good with it.
Yeah.
Where it was brake fluid. And they got me because that's a thing that exists in the world.
Yeah,
but
that would have got me.
You're not thinking about these trucks have air brakes. They all have air brakes.
Yeah, that would have got me, dude.
So I'm like walking around the mechanic shop just asking all of them, like, where's the brake fluid for this truck? And they just keep redirecting me to other guys. Dude, it was like half an hour probably.
God damn it.
Before somebody was just like, you really don't air brakes. And as soon as he said air brakes, I remembered that I knew that, and I just didn't. I never put it together.
Damn. They when I worked at Pachi in Savannah, they would send you on a left-handed wine opener run.
Oh, that.
And they would send you to a bar down the street, and the whole goal was to see how far down the street you could get. So they would call different places like down the street because everybody knew somebody that worked somewhere.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, just run over to Abe's and go get a fucking left-handed bar tool. So you go over to Abe's, they're like, oh, dude, I don't have one, but they got one down at B. Matthews. And then by the time you come back in the bar, they go, how far down did you get? You're like, dude, fuck you. I got all the way down to Chuck's. They had one guy that had to take one of those like pedicabs back. That's how far down he got.
Man, that's crazy.
I mean, they got me after I got high. When I was like 17, I was running food. They got me with the empty the water out of the coffee maker. I did about 12 pitchers. And honestly, I was so stoned. The only reason it even dawned on me is because I turned around and everybody in the kitchen was like,
just watching you still do it.
Everybody's like, holy shit. They're like, 5 is the record. This guy's tripled it, man.
Oh, that's fun.
Just over there.
Yeah.
Empty the hot water out of the coffee filter. It's forever. It will go forever.
One time, me and a group of guys got a dude to ask First Sergeant for an ID 10 Tango form. Which is funny because, like, that's the second highest ranking guy around. And you got here last week.
Dude.
And you're walking into his office and you're asking him for an idiot form. First Sergeant. Yeah. Yeah, we crushed that kid.
Like that's fun.
Like
though.
First Sergeant was mad enough about it that we were all like that. Like we were like, oh fuck, that was my bad, dude. That was actually pretty mean,
dude. Yeah,
those are the best pranks.
Always fun. It was always fun to try to break somebody at a table when you waited tables. Especially if everybody had a couple of drinks. You walk by and throw an ice cube down somebody's shirt while they're addressing a 12 top. I used to work with this lady that would come up and would credit card swipe your ass while you would be talking to like a 7 top, like, and you couldn't say anything, but the whole table was like, the fuck just happened?
That's evil.
Dude, crazy. And she was old. Like, if you lined her up with the entire staff, nobody believed you. Like, you could go to your general manager and be like, yo, Susie just fucking credit card swiped my ass. They're like, no, you're fired for even suggesting.
If anybody's getting fired, it's you for being a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's always good fun.
That shit used to be cool back in the day.
I cannot wait to fucking play shit on my daughters. I think that's dealing with molars. I think that's where that all comes in.
Yeah. Get her with the nose.
I tried to do that the other day. She was just confused
she doesn't get
in general. Yeah.
Can you do the thumb thing? I forget how to even do it.
Dude, my uncle used to do a thing. Now, how fucked up is this to do to a child? He was an EMT, and he would grab your finger like this. And when you grab somebody, you can squeeze, and it hurts so bad.
This?
Yeah, and he would squeeze your finger, and then he would go, see, the way that I'm holding your finger, it won't break like this. Dude, it was like, as a kid, you'd just be on your knees like, please fucking stop. This is crazy. He would also do, let me test your chords. He'd do that. He'd come and grab your chords. But he would, like, do it during prayer, where you're like, why aren't you holding hands with everybody? Like, what are you doing, dude? Time out. We're talking to God. Like, time the fuck out, bro. Like, god damn. And then we got older, and it got more psychological because he got really into, like, Rush Limbaugh and, like, that way. And my brother got really fucking, like, punk rock and liberal. And so he would just And that was before like owning the lip. Like he was an OG of that shit.
Yeah.
Of antagonizing my brother. And then would just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. When he would get all fired up, he'd be like, you're hysterical.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad's that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's I mean, dude, now that I'm getting older, I kind of see the allure to it.
Yeah. He won't like antagonize that hard, but like if you get fired up talking to him about something, he's pretty quick to just start being like, you're being crazy. Nah.
He gives you the housewife treatment, dude.
Yeah. That's his game.
You're acting crazy right now.
That's his game.
I'm not acting fucking crazy.
That's why I don't talk to him about anything that matters anymore.
That
outside of like I talk to my dad about work
dude.
Stuff and then like silly fun books and shit. Yeah. But like
you got to.
Nothing else.
You're not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna break that psyop unless it's like
you know how to break me quicker than anybody.
Yeah.
Like you've been there.
Oh, yeah, you've
watched this whole thing form. Like you could make me mad immediately.
He knows the cracks in the structure.
For sure.
Yeah.
He built those cracks. Piece by piece.
An Asian in the armor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is dude, you're dealing with a wizard. When you're fighting with your parents, especially, like, that's why family is so tough. Mm-hmm. You're just like, they got it. It's like when you fight with a significant other. Whole time, you're just like, I got the Samson option. I'll nuke this whole house. You know what I mean? I'll tear the fucking columns down, dude. As I've gotten older, I've realized, one of the things that I've gotten older and realized, like, you cannot take back things you say. Like, sometimes the things you say is worse than, like, punching somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you'll say something, and then, like, later on, you think about it, and you're like, oh, man.
That was pretty mean.
That's fucked up. You know, I should have never said that. I remember one time I was fighting with my mom, and I was being a real fucking piece of shit. This is, like, when I was, like, 14, 15, and you're going through that phase. And I remember I was fighting with her, and we were yelling back and forth. I remember being like, I hate you. And instead of like screaming back at me, she just looked at me and goes, you're going to remember the way you treated me right now. And I was like, she goes, you know how I know that? Because I remember how I treated my mom. She goes, and it's made me guilty my whole life. And I was like, and then we just silently rode in a car, dude.
Whoa, how much farther from home were you?
A good 20 minutes, dude. Just riding in the car like, damn, eviscerated, dude.
Yeah.
Can't you ground me? Slap me. Fucking pull the car over. Do something.
Crushed.
It's like when they're like, I'm just disappointed. Oh. It's a rough way to go. Yeah, that's how my mom was. She would hit you with some real shit where you're like, oh, God damn.
You could have been nice about it.
Yeah, I thought we were doing a fun thing, yelling back and forth. Like, this is fucking awesome. Now I'm 38 and I'm laying in bed like, she was so fucking right, dude. Damn it. I was such a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of growing up, though.
Yeah.
Like, as much as you and your parents are going to clash.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't want to be your kid's best friend. That's how you end up with, like, parents that are getting drunk with you at, like, 17 and somebody dies in a car crash. You know what I mean? When your parents are your best friends, it's like, you can't be partying with your kid.
That goes, yeah.
It's like that forever young, like, you know the parents that, like, still act like they're in a fraternity where you're like, they're at the brewery constantly.
Yeah, you meet them all the time.
Where I'm like, dude, settle down. Like,
you're hanging around those people. You're trying to tell them, you're like stopping them from giving their kids beers.
It's crazy. Or it's like the worst is when you have like a 22-year-old daughter and like their parents are embarrassingly drunk. You're like, damn, dude.
And she's like, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's driving. I've had that a lot. Where they're driving, they're just like, dude.
That's tough.
It's real tough. And it's tough. Well, what about, oh man, speaking of the brewery. So we had a wedding the other night, right? Come down, dude's probably 6'5", dressed to the nines, got dreads that are dipped in blonde. He's like ordering it up. First off, he wants to pay with like a Cash App card. And we're like, I guess my manager's like, I don't take that because you could start a tab, run it up, and have no money on there. And he's like, hold up, I got another card. So this dude is like, every time he comes in line, He's a fucking dickhead. He's like, I need 4 margaritas. He's like, dude, I gave him drinks and he's like, this one looks watered down. I was like, bro, it's off the tap. Like I watered it down. Like, shut up. You've had 9 of these.
Yeah.
If anything, I should water it down because you're probably a problem upstairs at the wedding. If I had to guess.
If I had to, yeah.
If I had to guess, it's why you're coming downstairs because Auntie Mimi don't like it. You know,
they're not serving you upstairs.
Yeah. Are you cut off up there, dude? Do I need to tell him T-Pain's coming down here and drinking? So then I'm like, that guy's such a dickhead. Then at the end of the night, he runs up a $180 tab. Card don't have no money on it. And I'm like, what are we going to do? They're like, we're going to charge the fucking wedding. Could you imagine being a guest at a wedding, running up a tab downstairs, and then the wedding gets charged $200 for your fuck up?
You are cut off.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it was just like, bro, if you know you're drinking for free, at least be cool.
Yeah.
At least be cool. Tip a little cash. I wouldn't have given a fuck.
That guy's going to be sober in a year.
Bro, I would have been on that guy's side. You throw a couple 20s in the tip jar, I would have been like, hey, maybe his card just don't work, dude. That guy tipped me $40. I don't think we got to charge him.
I think maybe we should just let the whole thing go.
I think I fucked up. Honestly, I don't even think he got this. Like, I would have been on his side.
I think I might have gotten other people.
I was just like, man, that's crazy to me. They're bossing people around. Being like, can I get salt and tahini on the rim of my margarita? Like, bro, what is tahini? Tell me right now.
Explain it to me.
Spell tahini right now.
At least I'm a respectful white person who knows that I don't know what that is.
When people ask what it is, I'm like, spicy.
Yeah,
I give it in like terms of a child. Spicy.
I mean, I know it's like a seasoning, but like, what the fuck is in it?
It's just a spicy seasoning of like peppers.
It's just peppers, lime, and salt.
Yeah, it's just something to go in the rim of a margarita.
Don't love it.
It also is a motherfucker to get off the glasses. I hate it.
Really?
Yes, it just gets caked on there. It's a nightmare, dude. It fucks the whole thing up. Just so white girls can feel spicy. It's crazy.
And by the way, it's specifically when you Google tahini, it's described as a combination of mild chili peppers.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely some Rebecca is really stepping out of her comfort zone.
It's white girl spicy.
Oh, yeah. White girl spicy for sure.
It's not like I'm going to go to the Indian place and see what the middle of the spice zone feels
Dude,
like.
I watched a video the other day where this kid ate the spiciest curry ever. And it cuts back to him, and he's like at the restaurant, and he's like, and this chef will not shut the fuck up. Like, he's like talking, doing this whole presentation. And then the next scene is the kid outside on the sidewalk with like just pouring sweat, chugging milk. I was like, oh man, that's a bad place to be.
Dude, what's the spiciest thing you've eaten?
Probably a pepper, like an undisclosed pepper from a Mexican dude.
That's crazy. Just a guy handed you a pepper?
I watched these guys all took a bite of this pepper on a cracker. No emotion. I bit it. It was like I sucked Satan's dick. Dude, it was crazy. It took my breath away. Whoa. And everybody was watching me, and I was immediately like... And it's like I ate it on a cracker, so it was just dry hell in my mouth.
The cracker sliced your cheek a little bit.
And I ate it in front of like this cute Mexican girl that worked with us on the line, and she was dying laughing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So on top of that, I just looked at everybody like, why? Why did y'all do this? Why would you do this to me? I've always been nice. Damn. When you change colors from spicy food, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Truly in trouble.
Yeah. You ever done the Nashville hot chicken thing?
What is that?
So
sucks.
It sucks so
much. Who wants that?
I'd say try it once.
I've had it one time. Yeah. Anytime my lips start hurting.
Dude, it feels like you're tripping. Like it's like a psychedelic experience. It's so much pain that you're like, whoa, I'm like not in my head fully right now.
I paid for this. That's what I kept thinking. I fucking bought this.
And the problem, like, the people who I know who love to like eat way too spicy food and like get that feeling sometimes, I don't understand it.
It's kind of like a high.
No,
it really is like a rush.
But no other high comes with flaming asshole the next day. And that you do not get high from.
I mean, anytime you're taking a couple of ice cubes into the bathroom, it's a problem, dude.
I've never tried that, but I might need to.
Dude. My ass was on fire one time. On the second go, I was like, I'm taking a cube.
Yeah.
I'm about to boof an ice cube. Where it hurts so bad, you're like, I might have to go to the emergency room. This is crazy.
Yeah, I've had those. Oh.
Yeah, you're calling your roommate. No, Kyle, get me an ice cube, dude. Don't look at me. I'm burning alive.
The worst thing about the Nashville hot chicken thing is that, so it's like a tender, and it comes with a pickle on top on a piece of white bread. And the guy that I did it with, like, knew the Nashville culture or whatever, and he said, you don't have to finish the chicken. You have to finish the bread. And the bread is the worst part because it's just soaked up everything that's dripped off.
And what the fuck is Nashville culture? What, drunk bachelorettes?
Actually, if you look up the story behind Nashville hot chicken, it's basically a politician was cheating on his wife. She found out, and then when he came home, she just literally put all of the cayenne pepper she could find on the chicken as like a punishment. And
he loved it. Just some.
I don't know. He probably didn't love it.
He might have loved it. That's why it became a thing.
Nobody likes it. It's not. Here's the thing: Nashville hot season at a milder level, not bad. It's not great.
So you're saying
it's not bad, but like the true you go for the hottest level where it's like this is gonna be
go fuck yourself
in experience. Where you're gonna order it and the person you order it from is gonna say, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, I'll go for the.
That's stupid.
Fuck my ass. Just they always have some nuclear Hiroshima.
Yeah,
yeah. It's like ghost peppers. I'm good.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that they're still making hotter peppers.
It's kind of like gain of function. At a certain point, we gotta shut that down.
It's genetics.
Yeah, we gotta shut it down, dude. Shut it down. Quit playing God. He made it as hot as he wanted.
At what point?
It's abomination.
At some point, I feel like we have to learn how much spice will just straight up kill the average person.
It shits all over your taste buds, though. It starts deadening. Man, when I had a garden one time, I grew just these random seeds. I was like, oh, it's peppers. There were these little peppers that were so hot, I couldn't give them away. I literally gave them to my brother, and 3 days later, I forgot I gave them to him, and he just sent me a text that said, fuck you.
That was so mean. You gave me...
I called him up. I was like, what? He's like, dude, those peppers? He goes, I made a salsa. Holy shit. It's like my mouth was like alien, dude, just melting. My drool was just melting through the floor. Holy fuck.
That's fun. Did I ever tell you about Dr. Pepper?
Mm-mm.
I met a guy who called himself Dr. Pepper when I was working at a brewery because we needed some peppers for a beer. And this guy was selling peppers. And I didn't get to go to his house, but the head brewer did. And when he came back, he was like, dude, he's super nice guy. But you go into his house and there's just a pepper plant on every flat surface that could hold a pepper plant.
The air's just stinging.
Well, he's like, this is a man that you can tell has been divorced in the last few years and replaced a wife with pepper plants.
Yeah, it's just like Ed Gein's living room. You're like, do you have a pepper suit?
Yeah. Well, he's like, there's a...
It's my jalapeno mask.
There's on the wall, you can see where there was a picture frame for many years and there no longer is.
Oh, man.
You're like, oh, okay.
You got to get into something.
A lot of pepper plants.
You got to get into. You got to dive into something.
It's like the time I went to the honey guy when we needed honey, a fucking five gallon bucket.
Become the honey guy,
dude. You don't want to be the honey guy. The honey guy has a lot of opinions about honey.
Oh no!
Not in oh no way. Just I don't think that Like, this guy knows so much about honey. I don't think that he could have a conversation about any other
That's just an autistic guy.
Yeah.
They got really into bees and honey.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I think that's what it takes to be a honey guy, though.
Yeah. I would love that, though. I would love to have, like, bees or something.
Like, because the real honey guys, they're hardly talking about the bees. They're talking about the plants. Oh, well, these ones go when they go over to this plant and that plant, and it's a little of this and that. Like, that's what they're all about.
I thought you were going to say, I went over there and you're like, I didn't know you could make honey anti-Semitic.
No, he did
whoa.
He did have a lot of swastikas in his garage, but
like,
he
really a numbers guy, huh?
Yeah, he didn't.
Holy
he
shit.
didn't talk about it.
You're like, wow,
I keep exactly 6 million bees on this property.
So you're saying you Romans salute and the bees know it's you. Okay. Do your thing, man. I'm just here for the honey.
Yeah, the attack bees, that's how I call them off.
Yeah. You got, man, I'm so worried about that. Of just buying a house and then having like a fucking insane neighbor.
Yeah.
And just having one of those old school like battle free-for-alls. Because up there, it's like you can't tell people what to do on their land.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, and not that you would want to even go over there and fucking, you know, like, that's how you get shot. Start going over there to have a conversation. People don't want it. I mean, people move out there not to get fucked with.
Yeah.
I know our realtor's out there. He's like, it's just mountain folk. I'm like, keep your fucking voice down, dude.
Mountain folk is...
That's their N-word. What are you doing?
Mountain folk, inbred is their N-word.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I thought it was coming. I'm like, looking, the neighbors are outside. I'm like, where's your fucking voice, dude?
But
then it's like, man.
Mountain folk is a
tough
watched
group. Too much
hellier
true crime shit.
Yeah.
Because every time I get knots on my stomach when I'm opening up those sheds. Because you have to open a shed. I'm not going to go buy a house and just not look in the shed. You know what I mean?
You got to check the shed.
But God, every time you're opening it. Because some of these houses still have people shitting it. You know, like you're walking around, they still have stuff that they haven't moved yet. So I'm like, dude, I don't want
a body.
I don't want to open this shed and then I'm in court.
It's just a rolled up rug. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm in court.
That's all I need to see.
Yeah, I'm in court telling people what I saw. You're like, I don't know, man.
Not much, really. I knew I didn't want it right from the beginning, so I wasn't really looking that hard at it, you know?
Yeah. Also, I was thinking about, so I was, when Dan Carlin, right? I'm right into the Nanking.
Yeah.
The conflict.
Yeah, the conflict, to put it nicely.
Yeah, the grapes of wrath in Nanking. Those boys were wild, dude.
Uh-huh.
They went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's like...
It's like Heart of Darkness shit.
Do you think that's indicative to like a certain type of person? Or is that come for anybody that's put in that situation? Is it like that Stanford prison experiment? You know what I mean? Like if the circumstances are right, would you just go buck wild like in a crowd? I don't know. That's the scariest part about it. That's what, and he really poses that question. So while you're reading it, you're like,
yeah. Well, that's the Heart of Darkness thing, right? Like that's the kind of the theme of Apocalypse Now, and like, I mean, that's what I just read it. Blood Meridian basically is.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when he was talking about that. I was like,
it's basically all of that shit. Is like. It turns out that if people that have the right kind of mindset are put into the wrong kind of situation, horrible, horrible, horrible things can happen.
Yeah. When he was talking about Shanghai, when the Chinese dropped a bomb on their own people, and everybody was like cheering when they saw the planes, and then they're like, oh no. And the way that they go into the description of like, man, you just really don't read into war like that, or at least I haven't. You know, like the real nitty details of like, and I guess I'm older now. You know, when you're a kid, you don't really have much experience of like, they're talking about families and women and like, yeah, this is fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
Dude. And then it kind of peaked in that you see kind of a pattern, and it started, you know, all around the world where there's some sort of economic depression. And then they conjure up a world war, and they sell all the weapons, and then they play both sides and see who wins.
And then they make a lot of money that they can pretend like things are fine again with.
Dude, insane. It's insane. Yeah, when I was reading it.
Weird how there's been like a couple of wars going on in a couple parts of the world lately that, have a lot of ties to other parts of the world.
Well, and then I started looking at a map of the wars in the Middle East, and buddy, it really wasn't that bloody. It has not been going on like they say. Seems to be when certain things got founded, it really ramped up in the area. But one of the things that I was thinking was, man, it kind of, the whole grip on us and the way we live, I think all started at the Titanic.
You really are like sold on that. Like,
I think so. I think that was the start of the banking. Like, they sunk the Titanic, and that's where, like, if I could go back in time, I'd be that guy, like, standing in front of the thing, like,
here's the problem.
Don't go on the boat.
Here's the problem with that freaks me out.
They're going to take over. They're going to take over, and they're going to control us through banking.
What freaks me out about that idea, and why I think it's not quite right, is because we're talking about people who sunk the well-publicized biggest passenger ship in the world. Mm-hmm. That's a big, big, big deal. Yeah. The people who could pull something like that off have clearly been doing plans and plots and schemes for a lot longer than that.
And imagine if, put your mind in.
So I think if you count the Titanic as part of that, inherently it cannot be the beginning.
Right. I'm just saying it might be the beginning of our story, of where it starts to directly affect our lives.
The real, like, ramp up.
Right. This was the real ramp up of where. Yeah. Now, think about it. Put yourself in this mind experiment. If you believe in the occult, and you believe in magic, and you believe in the things that you're doing in your seances and all that fucking shit, and your black mass and all the occult rituals that you're doing, and that was somehow some sigil magic fucking ritual, and then you got away with it, do you know how fucking powerful you would feel? You know what I mean? Just being like, hey, everybody who was against us just died a horrific death. You know what I'm saying? Like, out in the Atlantic, and we sat on a cruise ship and drank martinis and watched it.
You know what I've been thinking about? What if we just Joe Rogan'd our own for smaller version? Just find a small shitty town.
Right.
Open a small comedy club that can support like 5 comics, build it up, and just have the homies. Build a compound.
Bro, we looked at a place.
Build a compound?
9 acres. We looked at a place on 9 acres, and I was walking around the land, and I was like, whoa. That's hard. Like, in my mind, I know that's not a lot of land, but like in my mind, I'm like, 9 acres. You could do a lot on that.
Oh, yeah. I grew up on 4, and my dad built like a giant garage.
Can you hire the Amish to just come and build something? Like, what's up with that?
I mean, they won't take Cash App, but maybe.
Yo, just put it on my card, dude.
Writing a check.
They just come and pick it up and take it. Actually, the payment didn't go through.
I think the Amish are super expensive, though.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Actually, my dad told me there was a time when he hired some Amish guys when he was like running a framing company. He had some Amish guys come out and frame. And he's like, they'll use like nail guns and stuff. They won't turn the air compressor on.
You're just blaring Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, they're like
living in Amish paradise.
He said they don't waste anything.
I mean,
like to the point where if you need to fill in a space this big with like a 2x4, most people cut a piece of 2x4 that big. They'll take a bunch of scrap pieces of 2x4, nail those fuckers together, and put that in there.
Dude, I'm thinking, minus the weird religious undertones, they might have it figured out.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Nope. Buttons?
Dude, I don't know. I had a buddy that was telling me.
Overalls?
I mean, overalls. I mean, a long beard. It's kind of, you don't have to think about what you're going to wear every day. Just wake up, throw that on. If I could smoke weed, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just hang out there. No, I don't need. I think it's gonna get weird with the AI videos. It's over. It's fucking over. I don't trust anything anymore.
No, I couldn't imagine you milking a cow though.
I could fucking do it.
Could you now?
I think I could do it for sure.
I mean, you could. I don't think you'd. I think you'd be like, I am not going to wake up at 5 a.m. again to do this, because that's really what it is.
I already wake up at 5 a.m. Fucking dude, the girls wake up and they're yelling.
So would you rather? Actually, honestly, milking a cow would be better than.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
that.
Christina,
Yeah, you're right.
I woke up the other day. They have these little like kazoo things that are loud as shit. They're like, "Wah!" It's like a whistle thing, right? She gave it to him at 7 a.m. I woke up just the loud. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, they're having a good time. I was like, dude, I'm about to hit them. Like, I haven't had my coffee. I was about to just go in there.
Just throw what?
Oh my God, just fucking be done with it. I am that dad now. I walk into the living room with my bathrobe and I'm like, I gotta have a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
Got to.
of
It's
course.
crazy because they hit the ground running. They're on. That's why I don't understand the whole like. I quit drinking, right? And when you first start quit drinking, it's like a process of like wanting to. Now, dude, I don't miss it. And then when I work with people that are hungover, I'm just like, I don't miss that at all. My coworker the other day hit the kneel. She was so hungover, she was hitting the kneel down. I was like, oh no, dude. She's hitting the one knee. That's a tough hangover.
Yeah.
When you're behind the bar hitting the dude, what's your worst hangover at work? I've cried at work over a hangover. I hid in the bathroom and my manager walked in on me and I wasn't pooping and I was just sitting on the toilet. She like opened the door and I was like,
my experiences with hangovers at work have been different than yours.
yeah.
Because I've been in an industry where if I'm hungover at work, I can just start sipping some beer.
That is nice. That is nice.
I can take it off the tank if I want. You know what I mean? Like I can, like, like you don't understand the level of like. So my hangovers have mostly been outside of work.
Yeah.
And now I have a job where I really can't be hungover at work.
No. The worst hangover was when I worked brunch. That was the only time that it was just like, you really only got 2 hours of sleep. You really. Somebody would get sent home every Saturday morning. Like one person would get sent home. Like, you look like shit. You have to leave. You cannot serve people food. You look like you're going to actively throw up. What you got going on? This comes out Friday.
Day this comes out. Go up to the Helium Comedy Club up there in Alpharetta. I'm going to be doing the Good Answer Show. It's a comedy game show. It's family feud. But the goal is to do comedy and not get answers correct. So
Nice.
that'll be fun. And then you know what?
It's $10 too. It's cheap.
You can come see that. And then they're doing karaoke after that in the other room where that's happening. So they're going to do that, and then they're going to try and do karaoke. If you don't want to do karaoke, like me, go watch Dave Attell in the other room.
Dude, that's awesome. And there's stand-up too, right? Before the show?
They do like breaks between rounds where they have a few
That's
people
fucking
do some
awesome.
stand-up. Yep.
That's a good time, dude. See stand-up, get to see a family feud, little karaoke, some Dave Attell.
Go see Dave Attell.
Damn, they got a good lineup coming.
Yeah,
They
so
got a
that's what
bunch
I
of
got.
good people.
Oh, yeah, Nate Marshall's on Thursday. We're probably
Damn.
going to go see that.
They got Rainey coming in November.
Yeah. We're going to have to go see that.
Talk to Max. There's going to be a little demo maybe happening, so that'll be cool. We might be able to go see some skateboarding.
That would be awesome.
I've never seen it live. Like, I've never been to like a professional.
Same.
I think it's going to be like, because you're right there. You know what I mean? Like when you watch those videos of the demos, you're just standing right there. It's going to be like golf kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
It's going to be louder golf.
I just want to take a skateboard in the teeth.
Just get domed.
Just get a bunch
Also-
of free swag. I got like a grilled denture set like Pierre. Just fuck yeah, dude.
Also, Saturday. Don't forget about Saturday, Keegan.
Signs of the Swarm.
Yup.
Dude, if I see Pierre on my Instagram doing like denture shit, like those ads.
Yeah. It'll happen. It'll happen.
Dude, we should talk to him about shooting a fun one, like a joke one. Because the dentures and the grill is so funny to me.
Do like an ad for lead dentures.
I mean, that is so funny.
If they're good enough for George Washington, they're good enough for you.
Which is crazy to think that like a lot of the decisions he was making were lead induced.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's so much of the history of our country is lead-induced decisions. The entire housing market, the way that insurance works, all lead-induced decisions.
That's insane.
The
dude.
fact that the money's not based on gold, it's based on faith, lead decisions.
Yeah, I'm convinced that our money is like a magic spell.
It is.
Like and that's what I think is happening with Bitcoin. I think they're like they're at the witch's brew and they're fucking conjuring up another one, dude.
They're making the next one.
Yeah, that digital ID's stirring the pot around there. Sam Altman's jerking off in it. They're like, almost. Well, dude, welcome to hell. You know what I mean? This podcast singularity, yes, we could like potentially say whatever we want, but like.
If my mom is sending me videos of squirrels eating hot noodles, then we have hit the point where I could probably safely say the N-word. But now that we're here, I don't feel like doing it.
I just wish that squirrel was screaming the N-word.
It's AI. You could make that happen.
Like when he eats the thing, he's just like, ah!
You could do that if you want to.
Dude, that would annihilate the group chat. You're like, yo, bro.